Hey everyone, welcome to Math 373 Trigonometry. I'm your instructor, Andrew Halseth, and I just wanted to introduce myself, show my face, and also give you a little tour of what to expect for the class with Canvas and MyLab and all of that. So I'm sitting here in my office at the ARC main campus, and I'm going to show my screen and show you what to expect. All of this is in the welcome email and the syllabus and all that, but it's nice to have a visual to go along with it as well. So let's get to it. Here is the main Canvas page for our class. Hopefully you're able to get to that point. The first thing to do is definitely read this home page with all of the information about how to get started. Once you do that, make sure to read through the syllabus that's right here and also attached to the welcome email I sent out. Once you've done that, get your MyLab account set up. And in order to do that, you're going to click from the Canvas menu, MyLab and Mastering. So just click on that and you'll be able to set it up. It'll say open MyLab and Mastering. You'll probably have to agree to things. And then at this point, you may already have a Pearson account in which you can just put in your username and password, or you're going to set up a Pearson account, create your own username, password, and whatever other questions it asks you, and then create that account. And then it's going to bring you to a registration page. So on this page, you have some options. Access code is if you purchased the materials at the ARC bookstore or possibly on Amazon or something like that, where when you open the materials, you'll see an access code and then you'll enter it in there. If you don't have to go through the bookstore, it's better and cheaper if you just purchase right here with a credit card or PayPal. There are two options for that. If you want 24 months of access, which is way more than you need, but maybe you're going to possibly take Math 372 with the same materials. So you know, if there is a reason for it, you can buy the 24-month. Most people, in my recommendation, would just be to get the 18-week, which is one semester for the cheaper price. And then you're good to go. If you're waiting for materials or you're on the wait list or you're just not sure if you're taking the class yet and you don't want to pay for it or you're waiting for funds, whatever, down here, get temporary access for 14 days. So that's going to give you free access with everything, and all your homework will be saved, all of that. And you have 2 weeks in order to make that purchase. Okay. And that's it. Then you'll have your MyLab account all set up and you're good to go. Okay. So if I go back to the Canvas page, now you have access to everything. Everything that you're going to need to do for this class is listed in assignments, okay? So if you click on assignments, you'll see the entire list of all that is going to be required for this class, all right? And it's just in order of due date. The first thing you'll have is you can show by date or you can show by type. By type is just going to break it down week by week. First thing you have are those two orientation assignments due by Thursday, August 25th. And then you're just go on down the list. You're pretty much alternating between watching videos and doing homework. And it's all asynchronous, so you do it all in your own time whenever you have that free in your schedule. Occasionally you'll come across a discussion post. Okay, so you're going to want to just follow the directions from the post and also reply to two other classmates within that post. And also there'll be quizzes occasionally, okay? So I'll show you those in a minute, but Yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward, just going down the list, videos, homework, quizzes, discussion posts, and then there'll be tests as well. There, we get to there, there's the midterm on week 7. It's also, there's a practice midterm that goes along with it that's required. Okay. And the entire semester is all there available. You can work ahead if you want to, which is a good idea. In case your schedule gets a little tighter later, you'll be ahead of the deadlines, which is always good. Okay. Now, what goes along with the videos are basically me going through notes that I've created. So where do you get these notes? Those are under this tab, modules. So it's not really, I don't have anything under modules like actual modules, but there's no way to change this title. But under modules, if I click on class notes, there's all of the notes for the entire semester. So if you're working in 5.1, you can download the 5.1 notes. I also included a completed notes that I've already filled out. That might be helpful. But the idea is you have the blank notes and you fill it out as you watch the video. It's a good way to learn the material. Okay, here's the full packet all in one PDF if you don't want to have to click on each individual one. You just want to print it all at once or put it all on your laptop or whatever. There's the full packet. Okay. Okay, so that's class notes. Also, you'll see the videos are here. All my videos are here, but these are just backup only. Don't watch them here because you won't get credit for them. So make sure to watch them through assignments to get the credit. Okay. Grades, here's another tab for you. Grades, you can check your grade at any time in this class by clicking there, or I'll show you the MyLab gradebook as well. All right, so you can always check your grades, and that's about it for now. So let's go back home, and now let me just show you another way to access all of your assignments. So again, assignments, great place to go. It's all there. Another place to go, which will give you access to more resources, is if you click now onto MyLab and Mastering. Now that you have the account set up, now if you click on that, it'll bring you to this page. Okay. Now you're within MyLab. Everything is here as well. The only thing that you won't see are the discussion posts. And I think the syllabus quiz, that initial syllabus quiz, but everything else is here. These are the exact same things that are in assignments, right? Just the assignments is just a quicker way to access it. But in MyLab, you have it all here as well. Okay. And then also, this is probably your best place to check your grade. MyLab just breaks it down a little better than Canvas does by category and points and everything. So anytime you want to check your grade, my recommendation is to go to the grade book within MyLab. All right. And then finally, I'll show you one other thing, which is the multimedia library. So this is where you'll have more resources for the class. So if my videos and notes, you're kind of wanting a little bit more, or watch additional videos or textbook or anything like that, go to that multimedia library. And you can just search by chapter and section. So let's say we're doing chapter 5, and I'm wanting to do some 5.2 stuff. I always just select all and then find. This is going to give you all of the additional resources that Pearson has to offer within your MyLab account. Okay, so there's your textbook for that section. There's an additional video for you to watch. There's a little PowerPoint presentation, and then there's some additional examples all within videos. So tons of stuff there that will supplement my required videos that you watch. All right. Okay, so that's helpful. Otherwise, when you're doing homework, so you already watched the video and you're going into homework 5.1, right? Let's just randomly click a question. Okay. You'll get used to it if you haven't used MyLab before. But essentially you'll have a question, and then there are some helpful tabs down here if you get stuck. You can view an additional example that will go along with this one, which is pretty good. And then you do have 3 chances for the answer. So let's just input. See, it'll tell you you're wrong. And let's check again. You're still wrong. Final check. And then it's going to tell you the right answer. All right. So you didn't quite get that one. But if you click similar question, you'll get a new one with new numbers. And if you get that one right, you'll get credit for the question. So in other words, you can just keep trying questions until you get it right, and then you'll get full credit. So it's good for practice, right? That's what homework's all about, is practicing this material. Okay, so that's a pretty brief overview of homework. Quizzes are set up a little bit differently. So if I go back to assignments and check out a quiz, say that chapter 5 quiz, it's going to tell you how many questions there are, a little bit more information about it, and then you start the quiz. There's no time limit, but you do have to complete all of the questions before you know how you did. Okay, so I answer a question and then I just go next. Right, go to my next question. All right, so it's not that same feature as the homework where you get to get that immediate feedback of whether you got it right or wrong. Okay. And then once you're done, you're going to click the submit quiz. All right, let's maybe answer one more question. All right, good enough. You submit the quiz. How did I do? Oh, you haven't completed it. It's okay. I'm good. And I didn't do well at all. I got a 0%. Okay. So you can now review that if you would like to. And then if you're not happy with your score, you can go and take it again, but you have to do all 16 questions again. Okay. You can take the quizzes as many times as you want. Only your highest grade will count into your grade book. Okay. Anytime you want to review what you've done, so if it's past the deadline and you still want to just review a test or a homework or a quiz, you can always go to Gradebook, click on Gradebook. Anything that you've completed will be here. If you click on Review, you can see it again and it won't affect your score either way. Okay. Otherwise, that's about it for now. Make sure to just keep checking announcements, and that's back on Canvas. If I go back to my Canvas, always look to these announcements because that's where I'll be posting at least once a week, due date reminders, important information about the class, etc. And hopefully you'll be able to set it up so where you get an email sent to your account, sent to your email account when I post a new announcement. And that is if you go to account, you can set that up under notifications, right? Access denied, yeah, because I'm just under test student right now. So that's a good place to stop because access is denied. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the class. Feel free to email me anytime you have a question. I'll respond as quickly as possible. And good luck with the class. And I will talk to you later. Bye.